Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello, I'm Nabila Rakhani Bilqis, and I'm here to share what efforts I have made so far to approach my students, to get to know them, to be friends with them. So everything I share in this video is based on my experience when I participated in an internship program. It was during my undergraduate it was during my undergraduate studies, and at that time I was placed at a junior high school in Bandung, and it is based on my experience when I tell a small group of sixth grade elementary school students, or let's say it was a small group private lesson or something like that. But before that, let me tell you, uh, let me tell you how I was first motivated to become that kind of teacher, to become a teacher who is close to students and be friends with them. All right. When I was still in my undergraduate studies, some of my lecturers, or actually most of them, always emphasize that as a teacher, we must be able to position ourselves as students' friends, be their friends, because this will help reaches the pressure they feel in the learning process or during the learning process. And well, of course, with the note that we must also set boundaries so that students also respect us as their teachers. And this made me realize, remembering my days as a school student who felt that a friendly teachers made me feel more comfortable and feel safer when I was learning in the class. That's how I started trying to work out some ways to do the something, and it wasn't it wasn't easy, of course, and it took times as well, but slowly I was able to do it. All right, the first thing I did, I tried to be more friendly because uh, it's the most basic action to do when you want to gain the trust of others. Like you need to make them sure that you are friendly enough, and I did smile a lot and speak with an intonation that shows them like, hey, I'm not scared, see, come and talk to me, something like that. And then the second one, get to know their world. Well, thank God, I come from a generation whose world is not too different from theirs. And in the learning process, I often mention or relate things that are very similar to them. And this method is quite effective in attracting their attention to be interesting in learning, and also um, make them feel comfortable, like manipulate their mind that learning isn't always stressful. It can be fun as well, maybe. And the third action, appreciate them. Well, I did it not only when they succeed in doing something or they successfully reach some activities, but also when they have tried to do something even though the results were not as they expected before. I just want them to know that the most important thing is they try. So I don't want to. I don't want them to think that, oh, I need to reach this point. I have to uh, succeed in doing this certain activities. No, I just want them to try. And I also gave appreciation to make them feel appreciated and not afraid to make mistakes in learning. Because, you know, sometimes students tend to laugh at their friends when they make mistakes, and as a result, they become embraced and afraid to make mistakes again. That's how they eventually stop trying again. I want them to realize that making mistakes in the learning during the learning process is a very common thing and it's not a shameful thing. So I try to encourage them to just do it, make more mistakes, and learn again. All right, the fourth action I did, and then the last thing I did was making small talk outside of class. Fun fact, which is not actually fun. I tend to be shy person, so small talk isn't my thing. But I realized that I need to break through my limitations, and do things I don't usually do because I realized I'm going to be a teacher and I need to learn to be a social person. All right, that's all I can share about how I try to be close to my students. And of course, I won't stick with the same way, the same methods continuously in the future because there are many ways, many methods that are also worth trying. And yeah, so I hope I will find more ways that I can try and learn so I can become a better teacher, better version of myself as well. But that's all. Thank you very much. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.